Welcome to Way to Commerce. Subscribe to Way to Commerce. Today we discuss about what is internal check, what are the essential elements of internal check. Okay, our main objective is concept learning. That's why listen the entire class for better understanding the concept. Internal check is a method of organizing the account system of a business concern. So internal check is a method of organizing the account system of a business concern or a factory where the duties of different clerks are arranged in such a way. So the duties are arranged in such a way, that means an order. That what is the reason behind that? The work of one person is automatically checked by another. So the reason behind this is the work of one person is automatically checked by another. We take one example for better understanding. A person work is checked by B. B person work is checked by C. So automatically checked by B. So and thus the responsibility of fraud or error or irregularity is minimized. So the reason behind this is the responsibility of fraud or error or irregularity is minimized unless there is a collision between the clerks. That means A, B, C, three members decided to defraud the entity. That means fraudulent activities. Then only they make fraud. Otherwise, their work is automatically checked by the another person. Okay. For example, we take one example for better understanding. The receipt of cash is entered by the cashier on the debit side of the cash book. We know that the receipt of the cash is entered by the cashier on the debit side of the cash book. Cash book, debit side. For example, received from debtors, like this entry. So the receipt of cash is entered by the cashier on the debit side of the cash book. This entry is carried to the ledger by another clerk. This entry is carried to the ledger by another clerk. The statement of accounting relating to this transaction is sent to the customer by a third clerk. So one person entered entry, another person carried to the ledger, another person. The statement relating to the transaction sent to the customer. They involved three persons and so on. That means depending on the duties. Thus the same transaction has passed through the three different hands. Same transaction passed through the three different hands. And the work of one is checked automatically by the other. It is a kind of division of labor. This minimizes the responsibilities of frauds or errors unless three join hands in defrauding their employer. Okay. Definition. According to the Special Committee on Terminology, American Institute of Accountants, 1949, internal check a system under which the accounting methods and details of an establishment are so laid out that the accounts procedures are not under the absolute and independent control of any person, that on the contrary the work of one employee is complementary of that of another, and that a continuous audit of the business is made by the employees. That is the definition. Now we discuss the essential elements of internal check. First element, instituting of checks on day-to-day transactions. So it checks on day-to-day transactions in a banking system, deposits, withdrawals, like same procedure they follow, but depend different people. Okay, next, second element, these checks operate continuously as a part of routine system, as it's a part of routine system. Next, third element, work of each person is made complementary to the work of another. We already know this. Work of each person is complementary to the work of another. The objective of such allocation of the duties is that no one has an exclusive control over any transaction. The main objective is no one has an exclusive control over any transaction. That's the main objective. Okay, so this is internal check. Subscribe to Way to Commerce.